cyclone kept tracking north and it eventually hit Wujal Wujal, which is here, just past the Daintree. So I'm on my way home now. This is from the Barron River here, so it's almost crossing that bridge now. It's very close. However, the rain was only just beginning. It had a lot more to come. Actually, I think a lot is an understatement. Bucket loads. So the Barron River has had 890 mils of rain in the last 2 days. That's out of the whole catchment area, being 163 kilometres long. That's a lot of area to be capturing a lot of rain. The northern beaches are tucked away from the hustle and bustle. On the south side of the northern beaches, there's only one entry in and one entry out to each of the beaches. Each of them like their own little community. Some of them have hairdressers, bakeries, supermarkets, alcohol shops, cafes, and restaurants. At the top of the beaches, you can find the Kuranda Range, which has the Barron Falls. The Barron Falls starts all the way up at Mareeba. It's quite a big river, and it runs down, and it splits here, and it turns into Martyrs Creek, and then the rest of the Barron River runs this way, and there's the mouth. The Barron River is 165 kilometres in length, and it says that in 1939, after a cyclone due to flooding, the Barron River mouth changed its course by 2 kilometres north. Okay, well, please don't do that while I live near you. During the wet season, it's not unlikely for this river to flood, and when it does, it inundates the beaches and cuts off the one road in and out, isolating all the towns. The Tomatis Creek is currently sitting at 4 metres high, when normally it's usually about 2 metres high at high tide. The road that goes over Tomatis Creek, the highway, is completely shut off to traffic. When the Barron River floods, also Holloways Beach and Machen's Beach will be wedged in between the Barron River and Tomatis Creek with no way out. Queensland Government have this website where you can actually pick flood cameras and traffic cameras, and you can actually see like live what the water's doing. For the last 3 days, this pocket of rain has just been sitting on top of Cairns without moving anywhere. It just seems to be lingering on top of us, but it's starting to thin out now. The internet won't work at home. Like since the cyclone, it's just not working. It won't load anything at all anymore. It just keeps getting progressively worse. So I've come up the Kuranda Range. It wasn't raining when I got here. I came to do some filming, but I'm going to have to wait till the rain goes. And work on my computer because I've got internet service here now. It appears that the window of opportunity to come up here and film is gone because the rain's just not letting up now. On the way back home, the highway was reopened, with no traffic management to be seen anywhere. Hours later, I decided to travel on the same road. Okay, they took the sign down to say that the road was closed, but yet, oh god, there's a truck barreling up here. Clearly it's still flooded and the road should still be closed. Flooding everywhere. I thought it was pretty keen of them to open the road up. When I saw the river, look, oh, the river hadn't even receded much yet. Yeah, I'm getting off this road before I get stuck on it. So dangerous that they opened it up. It's like flowing so fast. It's still raining a lot. And people are really driving fast too. That's insane. Okay, I just called the police. I find that really extremely stressful and worrisome. Like, we trust these like disaster management people to keep us safe. Like, who are the people that are meant to be watching that road, that major highway, 4 lanes, with like the Barron River running over it everywhere, and there's nobody watching that road to make sure that like they close it down before it like floods and people get stuck or have an accident. Sorry about the sound quality there, but yeah, obviously that was all a big panic. We had another 80 mils of rain today, and then tomorrow we were supposed to get nothing, but every day it just keeps getting updated, and it's like, oh no, you'll have 80 mils tomorrow, and then it'll stop, and then the next day it'll be like another 80 mils. Today the Barron River was upgraded to moderate flood level, while the Tomatoes Creek data is unavailable. We can only hope that tomorrow the rain eases up. As I conclude this video, we are currently getting smashed by like torrential rain. So I literally just finished my video when I said I probably won't be making another one. As soon as I said that, I've already started making a new folder because I just saw this. I just opened up Facebook because I was like, oh, I'm gonna find something funny to read on there. And then this comes up. Heads up. Tropical North Queensland, extreme warning. It says that, suggesting that we'll have another 400 to 600 millimeters over the next 36 hours, Saturday afternoon to Sunday night, with significantly higher falls possible. Oh my god. Do I need to be sandbagging again? Like, what the hell? I was glued to my computer trying to work out when the Barron River goes over at the Masons Bridge, when this post came up from Daniel James at 8:30 p.m, which means that at 9.2 water level, that's when it starts going over the highway. For future purposes, I was trying to figure out like when is the time that you can get out before it starts to flood completely in. If that's even possible, I don't know. That's what I was trying to learn. It didn't stop raining last night. It was the heaviest rain I've ever heard. The curiosity gets the best of me because there's no way to tell like what's happening down there. We don't know, except for the fact that we just know that we're flooded in. So I can't help but having a look and seeing like where are the floods up to, like who should be worried and where. This text message was so vague, I didn't even know exactly where they were talking about.
Far North Queensland is dealing with a flash flooding emergency brought on by bucketing rain from ex-tropical cyclone Jasper. But
it just rained all night. It hasn't stopped. It was the heaviest rain I've ever heard. Barron River has broken its banks and it's not even high tide yet. This level of flooding hasn't been experienced since 1976. Anyone living near the Barron River has been urged to leave their homes. We are currently surrounded by water. We've just had another 200 mils since 9 AM today, and it's 11 AM now. Wow, oh my god, that is so much water. That's crazy. Oh, it's just completely gone. Okay, it has started to flood everywhere now. Yep, she's not good. So as you can see, it's a race against time. I'm losing, the water's seeping in here. It's definitely kind of come in the house. So now at this point in time, oh god, it's all going to come in the house. Okay, obviously at this point I'm a little bit upset because everyone told me not to worry. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, so that table drain is well and truly over. The race is on to find somewhere to park the car, but like there's one option, so I don't know. Okay, this is very high. Okay, it is 12:52. As you can see, the water is flowing in. It's well and truly flooded out there. And my brain just doesn't know what to do. It is done for. But now it's 1:43 and the water has well and truly come inside. It's not coming in as fast as what I thought maybe it could. So, I mean, that's a positive, right? Yeah, I don't know. Outside is starting to approach the window, I guess. I mean, I guess that's still really far away. Okay, it's 2:17. It's like, you know, there's money there. The power's off. Once the safe spot that I put Ella on, the freezer, started to float away, that's when I started to really worry about how I was going to keep her safe during this flood. And that's when I packed my bags and I left the house before it was too deep and too late to leave. And I walked across the road to the neighbour up high who I've never met before, and when they saw me they let me straight in. It was such a different feeling and experience being above the floodwater compared to being in the floodwater. At 6 AM, I went back to my house to have a look, and I honestly didn't film a whole lot in there because it was very upsetting. Far North Queensland being so volatile, I thought there would be so many contingency plans in place. Don't we rely on the council and the government bodies to keep us safe? As a society, we have to work together to ensure the safety and well-being of everybody. Yeah, I was surprised there was no plan. I really thought that there would be one. I think that a plan, any plan, is better than no plan. In 2015, flood mapping of the Barron River Basin was done through hydraulic modelling. The objective of the study was to provide a greater understanding of flood behaviour throughout the catchment for emergency management purposes during major flood events. Modelling has been undertaken at catchment scale that is fit for flood animations. The extreme flood event for the Barron River Basin was simulated for the 6, 24, 36, 48 and 72-hour duration storm events, and the results combined for mapping purposes. This is what the findings found. 9 hours into a rain event, flooding begins at Tinaroo Falls. It takes 9 hours for the flooding to head downstream to Coranda at Myola. From Myola, it takes 3 hours to cascade down the Barron River Falls, through the gorge, and hit the delta. It takes 21 hours to get from Tinaroo Falls down to the Barron River Delta. This is the 1% AEP flood modelling. As you can see, it becomes apparent where the Barron River Delta is.